Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a hilarious show in store for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Also, we're going to be launching an exclusive Dreamers Pro community in less than 2 weeks. If you guys want early access to receive a one-time offer, it's only available for people on the waiting list. Please make sure you go ahead and do that. We have about 500 signups so far, so if you're interested in that, please check it out. We have the pin in the comments and the description below. Anyway, let's get into today's topic. So, these LeBron fans are hilarious. They are hilarious. They have now found a way to create another angle for their GOAT debate by using Bronny James as a conduit to do so. Now, LeBron fans are desperate, as you know, to prove that LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. So one of the things they now saw was, well, LeBron has a son playing in the NBA. Michael Jordan never had a son playing in the NBA. And look, he's good. So you see, here's another thing that LeBron has over Jordan. So this is why they've been pushing it so much. That's one of number two, because it's LeBron's son, they're going to defend him anyway. It's like a family deal, man. It's a package deal. It's like a healthcare plan. Covers the whole family. Pour honey all over everybody. That's how LeBron fans feel about it. So Bronny got off to a rough start. He wasn't looking any good, but then he started having some pretty good games, and he had a standout game the other night where he scored 30 points. And the LeBron fans came out in droves. Do you see what I see? Do you see what we see? Are we all seeing it together? Bronny James is coming for the NBA. He's going to be the MVP next year. Blah, 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 blah. So LeBron fans were hype about it. They were over there rubbing their titties and all kind of stuff. They was hype about it. So then what happened? ESPN, being the network that it is, decided that, you know what? Well, Bronny did something good. Time to promote it. So on this particular occasion, they had a panel of Stephen A. Smith, Ryan Clark, Cam Newton, Snoop Dogg, and Molly Qerim. And they're up there. And Molly brings up the thing about what Bronny James did about scoring 30. And what she thought was that Snoop was going to get up there and start twerking it up all over the table for her, because that's what they love to do at ESPN for LeBron James, twerk it up all day. But to her chagrin, and the chagrin of many LeBron fans, Snoop Dogg totally shut down Molly Qerim on live TV, talking about, man, stop playing with me. Cut it out with that nonsense, man. Get out of here. So these are the comments that we want to get into. But before we even get into what Snoop had to say to Molly, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. With the year almost over, I am super excited about creating memories with family and friends by attending various plays, theater shows, and sporting events. And when it comes time to look for tickets, Game Time is my go-to. Game Time is one of the most reliable marketplaces for last-minute tickets to the most popular events in sports, music, and theater in more than 60 cities across the United States and Canada. Game Time saves me money, time, and stress. It finds the best deals and guarantees that the tickets are legit, and it makes sure that the tickets are delivered to me on time. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It cuts through the fluff and shows you the best deals on great seats near you, so you don't waste time searching. For example, I'm really looking forward to this game coming up between the Grizzlies and the Lakers. Here's what I like to do. First, I select an all-in price to see the total ticket price up front, so I'm not surprised by the additional fees at checkout. Next, I click on Game Time Picks to check out their curated deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to play what he had to say. We also want to play a little bit at the end of what he had to say about the state of affairs at the Lakers, a very short clip, about a minute or so. So take a listen to what Snoop had to say here, and I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to that there.
Let's get to your Lakers, Snoop. We got some concerns. The Lakers rookie had the best showing of his short professional career, posting a game-high 30 points in the G League as the South Bay Lakers fell on the road last night. He's now averaging 14 points, 3.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists across 4 G League games overall. That is Bronny James. Snoop, is this a breakout performance for Bronny?
I think it's experience. There's no such thing as breakout in the G League. Come on now, quit playing with me. That's the experience, you know what I'm saying? You're getting experience and you're getting some know-how to how to have that killer instinct, you know, with guys that's more your level. But when you get to the big game, them little dudes over there not gonna be playing in that NBA game, but it's good work, it's good, you know, information, and it's teaching him how to actually attack, because I see he attacks now. Because he's getting more run, you're getting more playing time. You actually get to get on the floor. But I think that we need to make some changes, man. Like, we brought back the exact same team from last year. No disrespect, but that ain't gonna cut it. We need to make some moves and move some people around and place, you know, make some adjustments. Like, Genie, what's the dude name?
Rob Pelinka?
Yeah, hello, where you at? What you doing? Come on, man, make some moves, some adjustments. There's some people out there that we can have on our squad. And you just gotta make the decision that it's time to make that move, because as Laker fans, y'all on the clock. Y'all got to hurry up before we end up cussing y'all out, going all in on y'all like we normally do. Right now, we're on television being very professional. But on Instagram, y'all can get it.
So you heard what Snoop had to say, right? You heard what Snoop had to say. I thought it was hilarious. I'm sure LeBron fans did not think what Snoop said was funny. I'm sure LeBron fans were sitting up there saying, "Oh, why is Snoop Dogg hating? Why are you hating on the young boy? Let him live," and all of this stuff, right? You know, that's what they do, right? Look, folks, the fact of the matter is this. Bronny James is a G League player. Okay? He's a G League player. So I don't know what exactly you are expecting in terms of a reaction from people. He's in the G League. And when he's in NBA games, he's on the bench. In the G League, his numbers have improved. He's averaging 14 and a half points per game. He's scoring shooting 38% from the field, 20% from three, 66.7% from the free throw line, getting you 3 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 1.8 turnovers. He's turned down his turnovers, 1 steal per game, and 0.8 in blocks. Those are his G League numbers. His NBA numbers, his minutes have been limited. They're not even worth mentioning. I think he's averaging like 1 point or less than 1 point, 0.6 points per game. He's not getting any playing time. He barely plays. I think Bronny's averaging 2.5 minutes a game, right? Bronny's not playing. So I think Snoop is looking at it from the standpoint, one, he's a G League player. Yeah, I know that's LeBron's son, but he's a G League player. So let's not make a big deal out of what players are doing in the G League. The reason is, if this is the new angle that ESPN wants to take in terms of hyping up G League players, then you need to be covering more G League players, which ESPN will never do. The reason they'll never do it is, number one, they don't care about it. And number two, it doesn't generate any ratings. The only reason they're talking about it is because it's Bronny, not because what he did was exceptional. That happens every single night in the G League, I'm sure. So it has really nothing to do with the fact that Bronny scored 30 points. It was more about who scored the 30. Or rather than 30 points was scored, it was more about who scored it. So they wanted to create headlines and all of that stuff. So you have that aspect of it. The other reason I think Snoop reacted that way, and is the reason we wanted to play the clip, the tail end of what he had to say, was because he realizes that Bronny scoring 30 points in the G League has absolutely zero impact on the Lakers themselves as a whole. So he's like, that's great, but it's not going to benefit us. And as a matter of fact, here are some of the line items that we need to address. He pointed that out in the soundbite. So Snoop saying that is like, yeah, it's great, but can we move on? Like, I didn't even know y'all gonna bring this up. He's like, don't play with me. And I'm sure that that's not what they want to do, because hey, they want to make money, man. It's ratings. It's ratings. They want to sell tickets. According to what I heard, I read or heard somewhere, Bronny has sold or generated about $50 million in merchandise for the Lakers. $50 million, if I'm not mistaken. Let me tell you guys why that's irrelevant. Let me just pull up some information here. Valuable. Let me just pull this up. NBA teams. Okay? Franchises. The most valuable franchises in the NBA. Number one, it's the Golden State Warriors. Right? At one point, it was the Lakers and it was the Knicks. Now it's the Golden State Warriors by a wide margin. The Golden State Warriors are now worth $8.8 billion. The Lakers are worth 7.1. Then you have the Celtics, the Clippers, of course, they're 5.5, and then the other teams there. I think the Knicks. No, the what is it? Yeah, the Knicks are worth. Excuse me. Yeah. The Warriors are worth 8.8. The Knicks, are worth 7.5, and the Lakers are worth 7.1. Now, why is this important? The reason it's important is if you look at the Golden State Warriors, at a certain time, they were not the most valuable team in the NBA. So the question then becomes, how did they get valuable? How did they create so much wealth for themselves? Winning. There's no substitute to winning. Not through gimmicks, not through side stories, but to winning. And what's more impressive is the market. The only reason the Knicks and the Lakers are as valuable as they are is because of the market. But if you put this brand, this product that they put on the floor every night in another market, they're nowhere near as valuable. So the question is, how long is the gimmick going to last? The Lakers are also popular because they have 17 championships. So when did we move from the focus being about championships to Bronny James scoring 30 points in the G League? But that's where we are. And Snoop seems to be a particular Laker fan that doesn't seem to be interested in that particular clown show aspect of this entire equation. That's the impression I got from him. Of course, LeBron fans are going to be in the corner hollering, screaming, twerking, shaking all over the place because Snoop Dogg hated on their king's son. Right? It's unbelievable. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show. Peace.